So we're back on the air. Good morning from Malta.
Good morning.
This is the live stream for the 26 Malta Open from out of the Eden Super Bowl from the island of Malta. This is not MTV, but this is Tenpin bowling. So we got all set up. We had the 10 minutes of practice. Meanwhile, we had to set everything up. And now we're just gonna watch a little bit what's going on. Keep you informed.
It's the final day of qualifying. So hopefully we'll see some big scores today as bowlers try to increase their totals. Jean-Pierre says good morning Malta. Good morning Jean-Pierre. Thank you
bonjour.
Bonjour, yes. Thank you for logging in. Who else is watching? Greetings from Belgium.
Goedemorgen.
You're a man of many languages, Rick.
Oui, oui, hein?
It's very impressive.
So, what have we got? I think they gave us the list so we can go a little bit who we have from where and what. We've got Japan on the lane, Switzerland, Malta, Denmark, England, Belgium, Ireland, Italy.
Italy has not turned up this morning.
Sacre bleu. The Italian, who should that be? Gianni Casumano. Okay.
Late night, maybe?
Yes.
Who
Didn't see
knows?
him in the club last night, so must be a different club.
Paul Mecca, good morning, Helen and Rick. Holland is calling.
Okay.
Good morning, Holland.
This is Malta. Oh, it looks like the area.
This sounds like the Eurovision Song Contest all of a sudden.
Yes.
Good evening, this is.
Yes. Holland, can we have your votes, please?
Milkwa. Oh wait, that's usually England, isn't it? Milkwa nowadays.
Ja, goedemorgen, Holland. Paul. Oh, nee. Dat is vroeg, Paul. Of ben je... Well, I'm just gonna ask to do that in English. Paul Mecca is on the chat, so or he has two options: or he just came home, or he fell out of bed. Well, it's nice to have you watching.
12 points, says Paul.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry about that.
That one's me.
Let me just 1 second. Okay. All right, now we're in the good. Oh, we just had a microphone issue, so that's been solved. So, hope you can hear us good. Let us know if you find out any problems while you're watching. The stream should be pretty good.
Picture looks good on my screen where I'm streaming us.
So we should be okay with everything.
Well, Demir started off with a turkey.
We'll just show on lane number 10.
Robert,
We had Damir's last shot, so let's see if our slow motion camera is working. That's working okay. It's the typical Damir style. Rolls it perfectly in the pocket.
and boom.
So, and kaboom. So yeah, that's also working. So yeah, looks like everything.
We have Robert Gavin with us this morning. He says good morning.
Good morning, Roy.
Paul says next year Starfish will be there again in Malta.
All right. So we already have the dates for next year. That, if I'm not mistaken,
13th to the
Eight.
17th of June.
Yeah, I will just double check that. So, yes, the 13th till the 17th of June. Everything stays as it is. The only thing what I understood what can happen is that it's going to be added to the ETBF thing. So let's hope so. So see if we can raise the prize fund to 1.5 million. Oh, that will be
Oh, that
nice.
sounds nice.
Well, we can ask our Prime Minister if he can sponsor us a little bit with his account from the Cayman Islands. So. Okay, if we're gonna go off air, that was because of that comment. But so yes, the Malta Open 2018. Yeah, so I think the whole summer is gonna be. We're gonna got some other tournaments coming up. Of course, the Senior Open in October. Same format.
Looks like there's a couple of bowlers who haven't turned up. And a bowler missing on 11, on 9 and 10.
Yeah, Jay something. From England. Jay Via.
I'm not sure who he is.
Looks like we have the Swiss contention on the highest side from out of here. Mark York is doing good. 4 strikes, 9 spare, and another strike. Hans Schutz is doing good spare. 5 in a row. Also here in front, Damir is his partner Jay is not doing so good. That was 5 times in the gutter, but so let's see what Damir does on his 5th. Will he go 5th? Yes, he does. And there it is. Wee-hoo. Okay, that works as well. So meanwhile we do all this. I think I'm missing one field on my string. So. Oh, here it is. So Helen, your last night you went straight to the hotel and off to sleep, or did you?
No, I went to the casino.
You went to the casino.
I did. I was only going to go for sort of 20 minutes or so to say hello to people, and then all of a sudden it was 1:45.
There were a lot of people yesterday after the squad who turned up in the casino. I think the group of who was playing from Malta, Kenneth Arp.
I saw Mark and Maro
Muscat,
over there.
yeah. Oh, don't say that, but no, we didn't see Maro at all. No, Maro wasn't there. No.
Somebody else.
It was a Maro lookalike. I think it was Maurizio on the start. So yeah, Mark York is doing well on 15-16. Just got one spare, the rest strikes. So
Demir, can he make it 6?
we have
hello from down under. Hello, Australia.
all right. Good evening. I think it's over there. So nice you could join. And from where in Australia?
I think he joined us the other day, didn't he? Bad Horsey 2000.
But that was Tasmania, if I. So also Barry Foley is opened up his first frame with a split, got a 4-bagger. Dominier will go for strike number 7 here in front of us on lane number 10. On 5 and 6 we have Masaya from Japan and Mark Spiteri. Mark Spiteri is a spare and a 5-bagger, so he also had a good breakfast. Barry made it 5. So it looks like a lot of people had some time to think about what went wrong or what they could do better. So got some good scoring potential coming up. Marco Landman, Turkey Open strike. Oh, Damir, a bit heavy. Well, it's still early. We can have a look at exactly what happened there. So here he goes. Ooh. lifted it up in the ceiling, I think a little bit too much, and
It goes high.
yeah, and Jackal went a little bit too far on the nose. But to be nice and comfortable for the next round, he needs a good solid 6. So then his overall of 12 games will be enough to go to the next round.
Bernie is back. Bernie Stockel, hello from Dream Bowl at Palace in Munich.
Ah, guten Morgen. Wie geht's it Ihnen?
Hope you enjoyed Track Open soon and the ISBT tournament in August. And then after that, the Senior World Championships with more than 30 nations.
Well, Bernie, you have to understand, if we do all this commercial, that we are doing this here for free. So any, how you call it, little things will be highly appreciated. What did you say, Sue? You want a free entry? Oh, didn't hear that.
So any seniors who are tuned in, who may be bowling in the Senior World Championships, maybe think about a trip to Munich for the ISBT tournament. Good morning, Simon.
Simon says good morning. Good morning, Simon.
Quite a few people watching now.
Well, it's Saturday. Saturday morning, 9:30 here in Malta. Sun is up. And it's already very hot outside. So it's not bad to be here inside. On people's request, I think they lowered the air conditioning a bit in temperature-wise because it was an ice box.
Yes, I know John said to me before we started, we're going to put the aircon on. It feels really warm in here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel quite as cold as yesterday.
So, a lot of people are not used to the, like Bernie will say, Klimaanlagen. Benny Stokel, no! Okay, well.
Double there for Dave on 11 and 12. I know he's really looking to try and find a big game today.
So, are we seeing Bernie here in October at the Malta Open for the seniors?
The weather should still be good, I believe.
Yes. In Holland, the weather is cloudy. Paul?
Oh, you should have come to Malta.
I know, yeah.
The weather is not cloudy here.
I know last night Sonia was asking about, where Paul was, if Paul was in Malta. I said, no, not this year. No, just joking. Okay, well, Damir went front 6, spare.
Bernie, not this year, next maybe. Well, hopefully next year, Bernie.
Oh, then can you then delete the information of the senior tour? from the chat. I'm sorry, Mary, but if you're not coming to Malta, we cannot put any track open. No. I think he will. I think it will do good, that tournament, just before the World Championships, Senior World Championships.
Yep, give people a good opportunity to prepare, acclimatise.
I think it's the same here. We have Mark Spiteri, also a senior. I think he's also used this for practice for the Senior Open coming up.
Not so much shouting on the lanes this morning.
No, I think they're still in the trying to get rid of the hiccups from last night. I know some were in the casino, some were in Footloose. Somewhere they were in a club called Angels Heaven. I can't remember what that was.
One of many similar clubs in the area.
Yes. I just walked in and I said, no, they're not here.
You were just checking.
Yes, I'm just going and checking out where everybody is. So. Okay, coming to an end of game one. So, what do we got? Oh, that went very quickly. So here in front, Marco Landman. You know, just a little hiccup in frame 4. Other than that, he is perfect.
Mika from Switzerland is working 4 in a row there as well.
Yes,
and
he is.
Dave Whiffen is on a turkey.
He's been the from my group of the Swiss youth. He has made the biggest jump, let's say, in this last season. He's been training with me when I'm over there, and other than Biggie Monaco's taking over. And his father as well, he also coaches the Swiss youth there in Switzerland in bowling called Besico. It's just outside Zurich, a place called Winterthur. Actually, the funny thing about that bowling center is if you do not know that you are going to a bowling, when you take the highway and you go through the fields and cows on the right, cows on the left, fields up and down, and then suddenly it's a small town bowling center. But a very nice bowling center. Had some good tournaments there that I got to know over the years I'm there. Of course, the Grand Prix of Zurich, and also a tournament called the 4-1. Organized by, I think he's bowling today or not, this morning, Ankarani. It's a tournament you start with a team of 4, then it gets split in double, and the double is according to individual scoring.
Oh, okay.
So the highest get paired with the lowest in the doubles, and then followed by the singles. 3 different oil patterns. It's been this year, it was for the first time sanctioned by the ETBF. So very, very nice tournament to play. Bayard, of course, is the operator of the bowling center there. So it's a very, very nice, friendly atmosphere.
Thank you, Bernie. That is very, very much appreciated. Bernie shares and invites lots of people to watch your stream. That's very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. So for any seniors who are watching, who are doing the World Championships, Senior World Championships this year, don't forget to check out the ISBT tournament in August as preparation. I think Bernie has a Facebook page where you might be able to find some more information as well. But Bernie's World Bowling, I think.
Yep.
But maybe he'll confirm that.
Yeah, you can find it on my page as well. I think it's going to be fun and really, really interesting to see that stop as well. I think it was last month we were in France. I was there with Sue for a senior. Actually, that was one of her first outside Malta senior event. She did pretty well. End up pretty good. Good tournament, good organization. Yeah, it was good. Enjoyed it.
Is Sue bowling again today?
Yes, she is bowling in this squad after this, so that's 12:30. I hope that the people understand that the squad, the last couple of squads are a half hour earlier than normal time, so it's the next one is not at 1 but at 12:30.
Yeah, I think that might need to be fixed on the website actually.
Well, if that says that it's going to be at 1, then they should keep it at 1. But let me double check.
Mike is here, our tournament director. We'll just check with him.
So, well, we just said it also on the stream. It's 12:30, not 1 o'clock. But you have to be lenient with it. If somebody said no, it's at 1 o'clock on your eye. So, yeah, it can happen.
I don't know why it went up like that.
It cannot happen, but
Probably far.
okay. Well, that was from. Will be interesting to see if somebody's gonna walk in at 1 o'clock from. Hey, what the hell is there? No. So yeah, that's another one for the Malta Open 2018 reminder list.
So, Mika from Switzerland started well, 2:30.
Looks like Beat has woke up as well, because I just a message in here that he shared the link for the Malta Open. Thanks. With section Zurich.
Mark Spiteri, 269 on 7 and 8. Really please. Demir, 247. Yeah, we've got a few good scores going in there.
Yeah, it's a good game. He keeps looking from left to right. Let's see if was that real good, or even Hanschutz started it with a good game. 250, 246. So we're gonna update you after the second game. We will give you the total score of the so far of this squad at the bottom of your screen, where you see now the banner of the Malta Open. Sponsored, of course, by Sisk Lager and Casino Malta.
Casino Malta providing a €75 casino voucher for the winner of every squad.
Oh, Barry again started.
Bernie says Vittelsham.
Yes,
Vittelsham,
yeah,
he
yep.
missed the cut final by 3 pins. That's always painful.
Yes,
Very
yes.
painful.
No, Sue finished second there. and I think she was one of the youngest of the seniors. But also there on that senior tour, that competition is fierce.
Good morning, bowlers. Just a little update on the squads today. On the website you will note that the squads were originally listed at 5 o'clock and 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock. That has just been updated as it was incorrect on the website. Squad 14 will kick off at 12:30 and squad 15 kicks off at 4 o'clock. The Desperado, so any bowlers if you're watching this is really important. The Desperado is at 7:30, not 9 o'clock. And we will repeat this information throughout the day. For any bowlers in Malta who are watching this, the correct times are now on the website. The next squad is at 12:30. Then we have the squad at 4 o'clock. And the Desperado is at 7:30. And I'm just going to update social media feeds as well. Before I do that, quick look around, see who's going well. So on 11-12, Leo and Jonathan have both started with doubles. Excuse me, just hiccuped.
So, just had a look at the lanes right of us. That is just outside. Well, for the viewers, they just can see lane 15 and 17. It's a good scoring pace. We have Amanda Larkin doing well. Mark York from Switzerland. So they all got good first games on the board. So the Muren, I have to say that the I think the higher scores, the high games will come. You know, 5 and 6 is always a good scoring lane, even if it's always in normal competition, not in play. We don't use them, but I think Mark just boomed in the 260. Well, Mika, use your spare ball. He is a little bit... That was an unnecessary... Oh, sorry. Use your plastic ball. Yesterday we had in the last series, which just actually burst loose again in the last game. It was actually fun to watch. During the break you can go on our video channel and look up sport number 12, go to the last game, and it was quite entertainment. Entertaining. That's a bit early. So. So yeah, let us know where you're from, the ones who are watching. We already had Australia yesterday night as well, from the United States, from somebody from a broadcasting company. Probably wanted to know how I do the slow-mo. Yeah, good shot from Mika. Let's put that. Let's see how we got there. So from the mix, and here he goes. Good solid release. Slightly outside the break point, but enough friction on the lane to get all 10 in the pit. So halfway through game 2. Vermeer still solid on shoots. Didn't ask me any questions yet. Normally always ask me a lot of questions, how this and what that. So I always say to Hans, you know, you're limited to 3 questions a day.
Make them good ones.
Yes. Stasi on 5 and 6, so struggle a bit, I think, on the left with 2 splits, but got a turkey on the board now. Also, the Who else is on lane 5 and 6? Probably your eyes is better. Josh, I think. Josh is there.
Josh on 5 and 6. John.
Doing well. Doing
Yeah,
well over there.
Turkey.
So even last year, some monster scores coming up 5 and 6, and that is mainly because of the topography of the lanes on the left. They're a little bit more depressed in the back, so it's like a skating ramp. You can use it to bank the ball. You know. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, this one, yeah. But he has a little bit.
No, he has to use his spare ball for the spares, because I see him way too many
I know.
spares.
Exactly.
Barry Foley's working with Turkey in front of us.
Working too much with the word line for left.
Yep.
Should do that as well.
So I just talked with Mika's dad, who is here as well as the group leader of the Swiss youth. The funny thing was, it's always in the lane, coming back on lane 5 and 6, always the Maltese bowlers were always complaining, oh, we have to play on 5 and 6, we never play on this, and this, it's only used for open bowling. And but then when they realized that all the high scores were coming from that pair, they changed their mind a bit. So yes, and another one. So we've got some. This continues to the 10th frame. We got some good games coming from 5 and 6. We have Barry Foley here in front of us with a split 9 spare and a 4-bagger. Ooh, Mario just shot one in right in the pocket. So doing a bit better than yesterday.
Yes, she's having a better morning,
Yes,
isn't she?
yes.
Demir's going okay.
Yeah, Damir. Actually, Damir was one of the quickest, and the one that, when the special offer of Air Malta came out, and we were sitting there in Zurich and saying, oh, look at that, I just received an email from Air Malta. It's, you know, it's 12 hours of all flights, 35 euros one way. So within 2 minutes he said, okay, I'm booked. So yeah, for 2018, my advice is go to the website of Air Malta and click on that you want to receive the updates and newsletters from Air Malta. They have up to 3 times a year special 12-hour offer. All flights from Air Malta, from and to Malta, for 35 euros one way, including tax. So will be 70 odd euros plus your 70 euros return for your four bowling balls. So
A good sports baggage allowance.
yep, it's one of the best. And you know, we've got some new hotels opened and are opening, so you can make it as crazy as you want here, starting at, I think it's 15 euros per night, up till I think the most expensive one is the Ambassador Suite at the Intercontinental for, I think it was 850 or somewhere around there per night.
If you
But
fancy some luxury.
But yeah, but that includes a butler as well, so.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a butler.
Well, we can find if somebody wants to be your butler. Oh.
Been quite a few
This is-
Greek churches over the tournament.
Yes, this is the first actually
I think the first this
that
morning.
but also the first actually, well, can we call it a bad shot? Not such a good shot of Damir. He looked pretty. Well, let's see. Is it going in the right direction? But
No. So over on 5 and 6, John Naylor is still striking. He is currently sitting third overall in standings. His first international tournament and his first time outside the UK. He had to buy a passport especially. So his first plane trip and all sorts.
all right.
Bowlers in Malta, if you are on Facebook, we have updated Malta Open Championship Facebook page and also Talk Tenpin with a status with the corrections of the squads for today. If you could give those a share and alert any bowlers out here, that would be really appreciated. So the 1 o'clock squad is at 12:30. The squad after that is at 4 o'clock. And very importantly, the Desperado is 7:30, not 9 o'clock. So hopefully we can get that message out to everybody.
Okay, finishing up now game number 2. On shoots from Switzerland on 13-14. 3 strikes, 9 spare, 4 baggers. So he's hopeful that he gets a good score. Had already a good series and one not so good. So hopefully he wants to improve on this second set. Maro was just couldn't carry the 9th frame with a strike. Other than that, he did solid game.
Starfish will start on Monday with his new job by NATO. That's the reason he couldn't come to Malta. Barry Foley carries that 7-10 out.
Yeah, that's good. Well, congratulations with his new job.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting.
That sounds like a cool
Yeah,
job.
Yeah. Only 259.
John Naylor on 5 and 6. 259. I think he likes that pair. He had a 268 on
Oh,
there
it's-
yesterday, I
it's-
think, or 277 or something.
I think it's the best pair in the house.
And of course, 9 and 10 have been good as well. Had a crazy
Yeah, even Herman.
selection of games on 9 and 10 yesterday.
Even Herman in his last shot. Gets it over. And keeps it right at the plate plays perfectly the pattern. The pattern, of course, is Stonehenge from out of the Kegel library, slightly adapted for these lanes. So with a slight modification in it. So, but overall ratio and the volume are identical. Damir is suffering with the carry a bit at the moment. Started good, but I think the Greek church in his 8th frame put a damper on his game.
There's normally quite a lot of shouting by Barry, Mark Spiteri and Amaro, but they've been pretty quiet this morning.
Yes, and you will see that, you know, it's working in their, I personally think, disadvantage, because like I say, last night as well, it was pretty quiet until the game number 5 and 6, and when that volume went up, the scores went through the roof. So I said as well, I told our friend from Japan, who also started yesterday, and you know, started to do his Japanese thing. I said, listen, no, go do this from the start, because you're bowling well. Yeah, I will try, but so far I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, it's been very quiet.
Yeah.
It only takes one to start and everyone else joins in.
Yes.
Like a nice shot from Mika.
Yeah. So I think, are you still good with your coffee, or?
I finished my coffee. It's all gone.
Do you fancy another one, or
If you're,
shall we have chisk?
maybe a bit early for the chisk.
It's already after 10 o'clock.
I think I'll stick with the coffee for now,
Okay,
but I
so-
will join you on the chisk later.
Okay, so one coffee and a chisk.
Chisk, of course, one of the tournament sponsors. You can see their name on the banner at the bottom. So let's have a little look around. 4:43 after 2 for Damir. Barry Foley, 2:28, 4:42.
Black coffee, no?
Mark Spiteri going well over on 7 and 8. Hello, somebody over there is scoring some big numbers. Jans.
No, it is but it's Hans Schultz
Oh,
from Switzerland. 268, 514 over 2.
very nice.
Yes, and
He looked like he was bowling under the name.
yeah, Johannes, but
So it goes-
but we call him Hans.
Hans, okay.
So yeah, and actually he had a couple of I think 10 days rest, because in the last tournament he hurt his, what we call it, like the tennis, or we call it a bowling elbow, like a tennis elbow. So he was a bit nervous from, oh no, just before I have to go there. So the doctor said, okay, don't do nothing for
Yeah, the best thing for that is rest,
And,
unfortunately.
It looks like it did the trick. So to have 514 over the first 2, that's, in Holland, in Dutch we say, that's niet verkeerd.
David Whiffin, 4:02. Hopefully he can settle and get the bigger games that he's looking for. Mark Spiteri is going to go through 500 as well on 7 and 8.
Yeah.
assuming he doesn't throw us in the gutter, which he won't.
Yeah, they already.
There we go. 504. So we have 2 bowlers through 500.
And then let's see if the me first will. If he stays shot orientated, he can do it. If what he's doing already now, looking okay, I got 4. What is it? 504. See if who else. So he's still not number 1. Sometimes breaks him up, but we will see. Solid bowler always been. He's on the bowling scene for quite a while here. Okay, waiting for our black coffee for Helen and a little drink of one of our sponsors. Well, they say it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Australia. We have somebody from Australia.
Yes, okay.
So it's perfectly okay.
So,
if you're still with us, let us know what time it is in Australia.
should be around, what is it, 9 o'clock in the evening or something?
I think it depends exactly
Oh,
where
so
you
yes,
are,
they have
doesn't
their
it?
own.
Such
Yeah,
a-
yes, yeah. Now here in Malta we don't have time zones. It's just here in Malta it's happy hour all day long. So Biggie Monaco not happy, not doing that well. 380. Amanda 432. The Mia for 43. Barry Foley for 42. Okay. Hans Schutz here in 11-12, 5-14. Mark Spateri 5-0. Scores are pretty decent.
Bernie says Munich, nice place to visit in August. I've never visited Munich. It's a place I'd like to go. I know the track open is very popular.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice. I prefer a little bit outside Munich, you know.
It's 6 p.m. in Australia.
6? Okay.
Not a bad guess.
No, not a bad guess.
Not a bad guess. So hopefully we'll have some scores for you soon and we can get them rolling on the bottom of the screen.
Got away with that one. His first ball on lane number 11.
Always beer o'clock in Australia, says our Australian friend.
Always beer o'clock. Yes. Yeah. Well, we have here the beer o'clock. You know, here it's just we always 24 hours. It's happy hour. So.
We talk like this, and then we wonder why bowlers have a bad reputation.
We had.
We try to be helpful in the lanes. A lot of the national teams now are introducing nutritional and sports advice.
But I'm not bowling anymore, so.
Do you not bowl anymore, Rick?
No. I stopped quite a while ago.
So you focus on the coaching. And
Yes, I did that. I did that already, but still, you know, they still had the pro shop and bowling, but a work. Well, we still don't know what it is, but let's say from a back injury, it will say, okay, enough is enough.
That it's a pity, but it's still involved.
Yes, yes, yes. They say it is from actually from the younger years when we as kids started to bowl with way too heavy bowling balls from the start, especially in the way that in the 12, 13 years, and it's just, you know, the right side, right arm overdeveloped, left leg overdeveloped, so your spine goes not the right way. So, but that was in the days that we didn't have nothing. So now we have all, you know, all the fancy stuff, videos and analyzing and doctors and more knowledge about what to do. So that's why you see, like for example, yesterday we had Edward Sweerep, he, you know, 12 years old, throws a tremendous good ball, but only plays with a 12 pound because I will not let him go heavier until, you know, that is finished, because
He's got his whole bowling career ahead of him.
yes, and I've seen it.
Plenty of time.
I've seen it here as well. You know, young kids, you know, straight away with heavy bowling balls because I think they're gonna get more strikes, and because of the weight. But you know, then one day they come with a elbow, how you call it, band. Then it comes with a wrist support. Then with a
and then
knee,
and then you're fighting the tide, aren't you?
with a knee support, and then they give up. And I've seen it with a few bowlers, young bowlers here. And when we started the school, National Sports School, here with the government, and even with Sarah, they can bowl. They have to accept. We learn the technique with a light ball, or with the correct ball. And you have to accept that, you know, the strike percentage, it's going to be lower, but, you know, you can still do good scores with a good solid spare game. And when it's time to go heavier, we go heavier.
That sounds like a very sensible approach.
I think it is. I think it's a very, very dangerous to let kids play with too heavy bowling balls.
Perhaps adults as well, when coming back from injury or picking up injuries, maybe some of us need to put pride aside and think, okay, at the moment I just can't handle my 15, I need to.
Yeah, but if you're coming out from an injury, you should really start very, very slow and very, very light, so the muscles can get used to it again, and then slowly. Even you see it also with practice. You know, some people practice, they, you know, said, okay, time to practice. They don't warm up. They don't get their heart rate up to a certain level, and they just take the ball and just throw it like they normally throw in tournaments, and they're still wondering why they hurting. Yesterday, we had one retire also has a, well, how we call it, not a normal bowling style, but he has his own style. But he should do at least half an hour of warm up, because I can't see that those muscles can do it straight away out of the gate. And then pull the muscle.
Yeah, so often we just get on the lanes and get going when we don't stretch out. We don't, as you say, don't try to raise our heart rate. I'm working personal trainer.
Yeah.
I'm working with a personal trainer as one of my clients, and I was explaining to him about bowling, and I just happened to mention to him that bowlers are quite guilty of not always warming up. So he's hoping to be working back in England. He's hoping to work with the Kent junior team, teaching them the importance of warming up, stretches for bowlers. He's trying to devise a proper little warm-up for them.
Yep.
One that they're not embarrassed to do either, because there seems to be a bit of embarrassment about warming up, which is very strange.
Yeah, but
and
you
he
will
was
be
saying as well the importance of not just stretching, but maybe walking around, get the blood moving, because it's very bad for you to stretch without getting the blood moving.
Well, what you want is you want to have your heart rate, slightly up.
Yep.
What we call, what I think is best, is that it just under that you started to sweat, let's say. So when you're 10 minutes of practice are starting, you are ready. You are warmed up. So the only thing you have to do is find the line and find the right ball, and that's it. You do not have to spend 5-7 minutes, to get your muscles loose and that, and then, from okay, which line are gonna play and whatever. No, when you step on the lane and you warmed up correctly, you have at least 5-7 minutes more practice to see what's going on the lane than the other.
And keep loose between squads as well. I know quite often for me, if I'm doing a tournament and then I have a gap of an hour or two between rounds or squads, I can get very tight. I get very tight very, very quickly, and it can really, really, ruin me the next.
Yep. So you go out, have a little walk.
Keep moving.
Yep. Bacardi Coke also help. Oh no, that's a different sport.
Jonathan on 11-12 front four. Barry, the Irishman, working a turkey. Muriel started with a turkey on 9 and 10. Good morning from Malta if you're joining us. We are in the middle of game 3, squad 13 of the Malta Open. All the scores are available on EdenSuperWorld.com. It looks like Rick is about to give us an update on this squad
We'll see
on the
which
bottom of the screen. Let us know if you've got any questions.
No,
we'll
he
try our
doesn't
best to answer.
he didn't put in the right squad, so this is.
And let us know where you're watching from. We have some friends in Holland, in Germany, and Australia and England with us today, so let us know where you're from. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Very,
that was a lucky break.
There's a 2 and the 8, both fell forward.
Hardly hit the head pin. Oh, that was a good shot over here.
The next squad are due to go on at 12:30. Not 1 o'clock as originally reported, but 12:30.
Here we got Mitch here in slow-mo. Get right good at the break point and deliver the goods. So let's see if Muriel can do it. Can do one more. Make it 4. Oh, a bit wide. Yes, that was. Well, Barry Foley's doing good. It's always his first frame actually that he up to now didn't struck. So let's see. We're gonna see what we have on our magic stick here. This is the right squad.
So I'll have some scores in just a few seconds. Rich Hop going well this game.
So
Who's leading? Oh, it is indeed. Yep.
Hans Schutz from Switzerland with 5:14. Then Mark. Well, we all can read, so. But yeah, still. Still, the top still over 450 over the first two. Yeah, top 12, on 200 average. Well, oh,
Oh, Morrow, not what he wants.
Yes, that's not what he wants. You see where he is at
And
the moment.
he's not looking good. 78 off the 6th frame on 7 and 8.
Yeah. So he must
He's
have.
in trouble.
Because he had a good, I think he had a good game on 5 and 6, so he must have been started bad.
And this one, he's...
Oh, and 5 and 6
Yeah.
also doesn't look good as well, so.
Is that front 5 over there on 15-16 for Dave? Going up now? Can't quite see.
Yep.
I think it is.
Yeah.
He's looking for a big game to qualify on the turbo.
Yeah. Oh, Muriel after 3 strikes missing the 10-pin. Came back with a strike. Hans Schutz didn't convert it to a strike in the 6th frame, so wants to get back with some strikes for another solid game. Amir is struggling with the carry. Looks like Biggie. Well, that was a funny. That's a funny one. That's it. Strike, strike, 7, strike, 7, strike, strike. Ooh, Hans. Das
13.
war Kacke. Sorry, das. That wasn't good.
13-14, the bowlers have been commenting, are playing differently.
Sorry?
13-14, the bowlers have been commenting that they're playing differently from the rest, so maybe that's why she's got the funny 7 counts in the notes.
Yeah, but they had them now for a few times, so they should. They
Barry
should.
Foley is in the house.
Barry is in the house. Let's hope he brings it up so we will hear it from the right. Well, we understand now why it's quiet, because Maro has nothing to shout about. Let's hope that he will keep his Mediterranean temper under control. Oh, and the first open for Hans. Ja, das kann passieren.
Tenpin there for Demir. Looks like his angle, entry angle, wasn't quite where he needs it to be. So we're reading the scores at the bottom. See a couple of bowlers there on 0. They just haven't turned up this morning. Not sure where they are. Maybe decided to have the morning off and stay in bed. Gary Sykes standing behind me. If you saw him on the live stream yesterday, he took a bit of a tumble on 9 and 10. Video.
No. Because I told him from this and there is something there on the approach, so he went down to fix it.
He was fixing it for everyone else.
Unfortunately, the camera was on there, so.
The video is on Talk Tenpin. I think it's had nearly 1,200 views now. He's laughing behind me. How are you this morning, Gary?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks.
Is that late night?
Well, not as late as the other night, so yeah, a little bit more refreshed this morning.
You're looking pretty sprightly.
Yeah, not too bad.
Are you bowling again today?
Yeah, I'm in the squad, so give it another go.
Yeah,
Hopefully it
12:30.
won't fall over the side.
Oh.
No more cleaning the approaches.
No.
Barry just get number 7 on the board. So coming slowly, we're creeping to the end of game number 3. And that's what you just heard was the temperament. So well, let's see a little bit of a different way of bowling.
What's that? Smart.
Good solid strike. This is actually, I was talking about solid. That's actually Neil Sullivan's thing. Solid. Well, every time he throws a good ball, oh, that was solid. So you will sometimes, when Lisa was still bowling in this, oh yeah, Neil, solid.
Natalia's having a decent game. There we go.
Yeah, we'll see what. Just had one, so doesn't worry that.
Late 5-pin. I think it from this
It was?
angle.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's have a look.
But gives her 4 in a row, so it doesn't matter how they go.
Oh, yeah.
Bowlers playing on Stonehenge, recreation pattern. Oh, Rick is laughing.
Yes, because they are so bowling oriented, and so they forget that that slow-mo camera is a little bit low, but we have to get on the lane. As always, they want to watch, you know, as close as possible.
There's been some interesting slow-mo shots that we haven't showed you, involving backs of heads and other body parts.
Yes, yes. 1 second.
So it's like a better game for Biggie on 13-14.
Yeah, she picked it up good. So oh, nice one.
Simon Boothby, how's Dave Whiffin doing? He was 402 after 2, I think. He had a good start to game 3. He's at the other end of the centre at the moment, so I can't quite see from here.
Yeah, Muriel much happier today than yesterday.
She looks a lot happier.
Yeah.
Bad Horsey likes the slow-mo. Oh, we can bring some more.
You know, he's right. And we mentioned it. Actually, this morning. see here. Good. Late 10. Here he goes.
Another one for Muriel.
Yes. Yeah, the thing is just, it's just my personal opinion. I spoke with Barry. He wants to go back on tour for next year. But spares are good.
As his shirt says.
Yeah. So, well, I wish him all the luck doing that. It's brutal out there, so.
6.89 for Barry. 7.15 on the same path. Hans, you call him? So I'm going to take a little run down to 15.16, see if I can report back on Dave for you.
So a few more frames to go.
So just been down to the high end of the centre. Marco Landman working a few strikes, he's going well. Our Japanese friend unfortunately struggling. Simon just been to check on Dave. He's had a 2-0 something this game. Can't quite see his final ball. But he'll have had a low 600, about a 610. He's looking a bit frustrated with himself. But we know what he can do. So in front of us here on 9 and 10, Mark Spitari has opened with a 7.38 his 3 games. We've now got Flavio, our technical support, is in the building. Looks like him and Rekka talking about cameras and gadgets. Mark York has opened well. Looks like, leaning over, it looks like he's on 6.78 for 3. Muriel from Switzerland having a good game as well. She's got 1 ball left to go. If she strikes, 2.35.
I have my technical
So we've just had the thumbs up from Flavio, our technical consultant. Well done, Muriel. 2:35 for the Swiss. Oh, no, she's got a Czech Republic shirt on. I thought she was Switzerland. Maybe she's borrowed the shirt. Anyway, 2:35 for her. I think that was a 6:15. So she's having a better day. No, she's Swiss. I think she's maybe been to a tournament, swapped shirts with somebody. So we're halfway through squad 13, 26th Malta Open. Bowlers just changing lanes now. In front of us now, we've got Murrow, we have Hans and Jonathan. And 11-12, we have a Biggie Manico, Amanda, Mark Spiteri. You can hear his shots before you see them sometimes. Sitting on 7:38, he's going well. And Natalia, who has opened with 6:88, it looks like. So she is going well. All 10 for Biggie. And Murrow. So good morning from Malta if you're joining us. Keep an eye on EdenSuperBowl.com for all the scores. Your tournament leader so far is Mark Jacobs of the Netherlands. He is followed by Lee Crocker of England in second, and John Naylor, also of England, in third. High females so far. Chelsea Williams, also of England. So let us know where you're watching from. Have a chat with us. Let us know where you bowl. We can give you player updates. Just keep the chat coming. We are reading all the comments. I'm being pointed at by Tournament Director Mike Gatt, so hoping that doesn't mean I've done something. It's his first year as Tournament Director. Doing a great job. Tournament's running really smoothly. Fantastic event, really friendly, great weather. So if you're looking to combine holiday next year with a bit of bowling, the 2018 Malta Open will be held from the 13th to the 17th of June. Also this year, if bowling in the Malta Open wasn't enough bowling for you, there is also the handicap doubles tournament, which is held on the Monday and Tuesday. I believe that is €60 a team, so €30 each. Daryl Holt, hi from Melbourne, Australia. Good morning from Malta. Good evening where you are. How is the weather down under? Bowlers playing on Stonehenge. One of the Kegel recreation patterns. We have got the pattern on the Eden Super Bowl website, EdenSuperBowl.com, Tournaments Malta Open. Also accessible on Kegel.net. It's one of their landmark patterns. Generally, bowlers are scoring better for a dull surface. There's been a few surface changes. There's also been a lot of sunbathing bowling balls. It's very hot out here, so bowlers have been leaving their bowling balls sunbathing by the pool to sweat out some of that oil. if you are a senior, the Senior Malta Open is held in October. Also a great tournament. Also with good weather. A little bit cooler, but about 25 degrees. Mike is here. I will be right back. So I was just having a chat with Mike Gatt there, our tournament director. And he was just having a chat as he was just talking to somebody else about how this event used to be a European ranking event. So it sounds like there is talk of that maybe being the case again in future. Very well loved event. Okay, so let's have a look around at the scores. Murrow has had a better start on 9 and 10, strike 9 spare double. Mark Spiteri, 11 and 12. You may have just heard a boom. That was him. Starting with a turkey. Hi Simon, no, that's not a silly question. Simon is saying if it's a recreational pattern, could we see it in local leagues? Well, yes, the patterns are there on Kegel website, so that would involve having a chat with league mechanic, centre mechanic, and seeing if they can program it into their oiling machine. So Simon bowls at Rochester Bowl in the UK, Hollywood Rochester. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that league already uses some of the Kegel recreation patterns. I believe they play on Bourbon Street, which I believe was the pattern out here last year, but this year the bowlers are playing on Stonehenge. So a couple of different ways to get to the pocket. Most success with the dole surface. I think the biggest problem for some of the players is carry, especially that back row. Barry Foley on 13-14, 9 spare, 3 in a row. Now halfway through game 4, so hopefully we will have an update on scores for you at the end of this game. Meanwhile, the overall turn. Oh, Mark, that was a dirty brook. But all turn went. He's celebrating it anyway, so front four for him. So yes, all the scores so far on Eden Super Bowl website, and hopefully we can get an update for you after this game. Yes, Maro, he's on a turkey, Maltese national champion. He will be off to the ECC in Vienna, the European Champions Cup, which I think is around October. Quick glance over to 5 and 6. There's been some big scores on that pair today. The last game was a little bit off. Herman from Belgium is working 4 in a row over there. A few of the Swiss national youth bowling in the squad as well.
So, and we are back.
Rick is back from his technical consulting.
Yes, we were just chatting a bit for... Actually, he is joining us now.
Don't forget to follow the Malta Open Championship page on Facebook. Also talk Tenpin for photos, videos, updates. High game of the tournament so far is 299, still no 300s. Fifth due 299 yesterday, left a 7-pin. Video is on the Facebook pages if you wanted to have a look at the replay. I believe there is a bonus for the first 300, so that is still there to play for. Another one for Mark, front 5. Much quieter about that one.
Yeah. Bit unlucky there for Biggie. It was a good shot.
We have quite a few Swiss bowlers in this squad, don't we?
Yes, yes.
Biggie, Mika.
We got the kids. We got Mark York, Muriel, Mika, Anina, and Livia. Good conversion of the 5-7 for Barry Foley on lane 13. I was expecting a bit of a big shout, let's say, after converting that, but he keeps it cool.
Yeah, he's been very quiet this morning, apart from that one shout a little bit earlier. Mero is going better this game, but he's got a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah. Yes.
Turkey for Amanda.
Yeah. Looks like Morrow.
He's
Maybe,
back in the
yeah.
building.
Maybe. solid pocket. So let's see how this.
So 28 bowlers, top 28 bowlers will make the cut from overall qualifying. 4 bowlers will also go through from the Desperados squad. Just one game. That is being held at 7:30 this evening, not 9 o'clock, 7:30. And also 4 bowlers will qualify from Turbo. Cut to the top 28 is currently Mark York, 119 over.
But looks like that he's playing a better series at the moment. Mark York is now on lane 5 and 6. Looks like he just had one little hiccup in frame 8 with a split. Other than that, looks pretty solid. Oh no, also I think the second frame was a 9 miss. But looks like still a 200 game for him there. Herr Hanschutz also cut with a strike. And
Muriel,
we can give you some a little bit talking about a little bit earlier about his tennis elbow, but I don't know if the viewers can see it, the way he starts with the ball, so tense, so cramped up already from the start. For me, I would tell him to change that to a much more relaxed stance setup. Okay, Biggie lane 11. Came off a little bit too early from the hand.
Mark Spiteri celebrating.
A very, very late falling 4-pin. But then again, as long as they fall.
Yep, no points for start, it's just what's on that scoreboard.
Oh, Olivia just opens the 9th. Still on for a good game. Let's see if she can get back on the 10th frame with a good finish. Give her a good solid 200 game for the little Swiss junior. Maro much more composed and much more relaxed than his first 3 games. So we try to gonna give you another update with the running scores after the 4th game.
Not sure what happened there. Mika, floor in the corner, has just ditched it. I think it just fell off his hand a bit early. Tried to hold on and just lost it.
Yes, I think Andy on the next lane had to step back off to recompose himself after that happened on lane number 6. Well, it happens
to a lot of bowlers. We saw yesterday Mark Muscat. I think what was it, six in a row or something,
And then
7, and then a spare and strike in the 10th frame. Strike, and his last flips. His last ball was just lays in the gutter before the arrows.
He came back laughing.
yes. Was I think 250 something.
And Ian Alexander.
Oh, Lydia got the break.
Strike. Double ditch for him.
Yes.
Turkey. Seen all sorts out here. Another strike for Barry Foley. Oh, no, so that wasn't Barry at all. But he is working a double.
Morrow leaves the 7th pin in his 10th frame, and I think he just flipped over to the other side again.
And his corner pins.
Yeah, he's a good game for Olivia. 2-2-2.
Very nice. So good morning from Malta.
Oh,
If you are just joining us now, we are coming to the end of Game 4 of Squad 13 of the Malta Open.
Han should just open the 10th frame. Had the bucket, only took out 2 for a 202. Still good, 117 over, but left a few sticks there on the lane in that game.
Maro 219, 39 under. Definitely not what he wanted this morning.
No, that will be another re-entry.
Barry Foley 226, 915, so it's going well.
Yeah,
Mark Spitari, however, is on 927 with 2 frames left to go this game.
and working on a double.
And
So
working on a double. If you heard that boom, that was Mark making it a turkey. Marco Landman was going well earlier. Not sure what he's doing at the moment, can't quite see at that end of the centre. It looks like Mike is getting us some scores very soon.
yeah, he already took the stick, so he's gonna probably as soon as just waiting for 17, 18, 11 and 12. Lane 10, 1 ball to go.
Peter Smith says, who's commentating? Well, you have me, Helen Tamblin, representing Talk Tenpin this year instead of Dominic, and Rick, whose surname I pronounced differently on every single attempt so far. Rick Vogolasang?
Yep,
Close
correct.
enough?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, I'm there.
Yep, getting there.
Getting there. He is here with me. It's his setup. He's letting me on his guest this week. Swiss national coach, pro shop operator, technical guru.
Still also the national coach here in Malta.
And the national coach here in Malta.
And head coach of the National Sports School in Malta.
And also coaches numerous others
Yep.
all over the world.
Yes.
double there for Amanda on 11-12. She's having a nice game.
Yeah, and here Mark Spiteri here on lane number 11 strikes out for a 279. Will take him over 1,000. Oh yes,
Boom, there it
Yep,
is.
There it is.
The famous Hells Bells, yes. Hello, Peter. So my name is Hells Bells. I have no idea who this guy is. It's kind of creepy.
Ooh,
Okay, no 279 for him.
no.
But
but
still a
still.
very good game. Very
Yeah.
good sets.
Yeah. With this conversion, he will bring him on 1,006.
251.5 average for
Yeah.
4.
We can just bring it here in.
Also waiting on 17-18. Sounds like there's a little problem with the scores, but they're getting sorted out now. So Amanda going, can she make it free? Tenpin, another one of those corner pins. Causing problems for so many bowlers. So our current squad leader, Mark Spiteri of Malta, 1,006 for 4. We also have Barry Foley sitting on 917, if memory serves me correctly. And Hands sits on 915. Just waiting on a couple of pairs to finish, and then the bowlers will be moving lanes for their 5th game. Don't forget, EdenSuperBowl.com, click tournaments, then Malta Open for all the scores so far. Mark Jacobs of the Netherlands currently leads. Lee Cocker in 2nd, John Naylor 3rd. And we will have an update for you on the totals after 4 very shortly. Okay, so Natalia and Amanda both sitting on 867 for 4. "28 bowlers will go through to the next round from qualifying. Cut is currently at Mark Jorg, who is 119 over for his 12, 2,519. Further 4 bowlers will qualify from Turbo, and another 4 bowlers will qualify from the Desperado. 1 game. Highest 4 games go through, always exciting. And that is at 7:30 local time this evening, not 9 o'clock as originally reported on the website. So bowlers in Malta, please let your fellow players know. Peter says, what's happened to Dom this year? Dom was unable to make the dates, so he asked if I would take his place instead, which I was very happy and very excited to do so. So I'm still waiting for 17-18. Marco Laumann is on the approach now, but the other pairs have decided to get going. Mark Jorg going well, 890 for his first 4 games, starts with a strike. He's on 7 and 8. Got Biggie from Switzerland, Amanda, Andy Vannerum here in front of us on 9 and 10. Murrell, Olivia and Kurt on 11-12. Thank you, Peter. If you are joining us, let us know where in the world you're watching from. I know we currently have Germany, Holland, England and Australia in the chat room, so talk to us, ask us questions. Oh, Biggie trips a 3-pin forward, big grin and the high five. But yes, talk to us. We are reading all of your comments. High game of the tournament so far is 299 Cliff Dew, front 11 and then a 7-pin. So that 300 is left to play for. And we have uploaded the video of his final shot onto the Malta Open Championship Facebook page and also Talk Tenpin. Dates for next year have already been announced, 13th to the 17th of June. So if you fancy a holiday combined with some bowling, this is the tournament to do. We've enjoyed some very nice weather this week. Over 30 degrees outside. Luckily, there is new aircon in the bowling centre, so that hasn't caused problems for the bowlers. It's Biggie with double. Mark Jorg crossing over to the 1-2 pocket, carries them anyway, front 3. That's okay, they all count. You make up for all the times you throw a great shot and leave a single pin. Have Amanda lining up now, 9 and 10, looking to make a third strike. Oh, a little love tap on the 10, but not quite enough. So a few bowlers now turning up for the next squad at 12:30.
So here the running order after 4 games. Okay, we just try and see if we can do a little bit more magic for today. So just fiddling around with, see if we can
Gadgets.
get
and
what we call to get a better overlay for the score, so people can watch the live scoring on screen a little bit clearer.
So Mark York has started with the front 4, and 7 and 8. He's having a good morning. Murrow is having a better game. Double. I think it's going to be a bit too little too late for him, so I think he might be looking at doing another re-entry. Barry Foley down on 15-16, open for double. Yeah, Mark has made that a 5th strike. Another corner pin there for Murrow. Plenty of bowlers over 850 this morning. Simon Boothby, if you're still here, I know you are asking after Dave. So he was on 8:46 after 4, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. He's at the far end of the centre at the moment, so I can't really see what he's doing. And that's 6 in a row for Mark. Mark York on 7 and 8.
Should be okay now.
So to the right of me, our technical consultant Flavio and Rick
Fiddling.
playing with gadgets.
Fiddling a little bit with the, yes, we drum. 10 o'clock is back. So, if it works,
So, yeah, so if it doesn't work, we're sorry about the wobbly screen, and if it does work, then you will be very happy indeed. It's all good. Kurt Attard is having a better game now as well. He's going well. Currently working a turkey. Yes, Mark. Front 7 for him on 7 and 8. That's what we like to see. Oh, Kurt. Right on the nose, and somehow they all went. It's all good, they all count. It's 4 in a row for him. Definitely struggling this morning with those back pins, which have caused problems of so many bowlers. Yes, Mark, there is 8. So any bowlers who are watching this in Malta, just to remind you again, the schedule for today is not quite as published on the website. The incorrect schedule was published on the website. This has now been fixed. The next squad is at 12:30 and not 1 o'clock. Squad 15. Our final qualifying squad is at 4 o'clock, not 5. And perhaps most importantly, the Desperado is at 7:30, not 9 o'clock. Please pass the message on to your fellow bowlers. I have also put a note on the Malta Open Championship Facebook page and Talk Tenpin. If you are also tuning in to watch us, thank you. Let us know where you're watching from. And if you could share that link with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, we would be really grateful. We'd love to get as many people watching as we can. So Mark came back in the shot then, smiling. I didn't actually see it hit, but from his reaction I think it was a little bit dodgy, but they all went. He's now working front 9. So I'm going to ask when he goes up for the 10th frame whether we can perhaps re-angle the camera ever so slightly.
Sorry?
We can get him. Mark York, front 9. Are we able to pick him up?
You want
He will be finishing off on lane 7.
on lane 7.
Yeah. So Mark Jorg, front 9. We are having a little play with the cameras just to see if we can pick him up for his 10th frame. It's on 7 and 8. He was sitting on 890 after 4, so he had a good start anyway. I think he will definitely be moving himself up a few places in the overall standings, as this is a re-entry. So here he goes, setting up for number 10. Can we get number 10? Go on. Yes, there it is.
Yes, number 10.
Little crowd gathering around here now, as I can see Mark is on the front 10. It's going for number 11 on lane 7. Come on. Yes, there it is.
There it is. One more to go.
Big smile from him after that one.
Yeah, so let's hope that everybody just stays.
Yeah, we've set up the camera,
Yep.
so hopefully you can see.
As long as call Amanda if she can just. Amanda.
Oh, she's moving of her own accord anyway, I think. Yeah, she's sat down.
So
Come on, Mark.
we got
Can we see it?
with a little camera.
Oh!
Leave the 299. Okay, I
Oh, what a game. 299 for Mark Jorg, the second 299 of the tournament, the second 299 with a 7-pin.
think. So okay,
Oh.
well,
Fantastic bowling from him.
so we're gonna do some magic. We're gonna.
Little video I took on my mobile phone, just caught the pin leaving 7-pin, and then I dropped the phone, so perhaps won't be sharing that one on Facebook. So we'll try and grab him later for a chat. He is on 1189.
So we will
for
have
his
for the
5
viewers
games.
it's coming up in perfect. Here it is, Mark Jorg, last shot.
Oh,
Actually, it was a good shot. That didn't want to go. So
he's
here we
taking a
go.
picture. I think he's still
yeah,
he's still pleased.
because we do. I think it's a good thing with all the little gadgets that we'll be having around to show our viewers what we can do. Oh, also biggie pocket. Leaves a 7-pin. Good attack from Malta, also on a good game. With the conversion of his last ball will be on 235, so he will be quite pleased with it. Mark Spiteri dropped a bit from the scoring pace. He had 100 more in this previous games. He is on the 132, so used to be already around the 200 plus.
Let's have a look around and see what else is happening. Hands 11:22.
We got some. I don't know where Hans Schutz ended up with. He was doing.
I think it was 2:05 for 11:22.
There's some big of commotion going on the right. Looks like Barry. Is that?
Barry Foley's
Yep.
going well there.
Yep. So it looks like quite a few players were improved on their previous set. So probably as well that will raise the cut a little bit. Of course, Barry is trying to get in the top 6.
So Mark Jorg was on a re-entry. He was the cut.
Yep. Yes.
in 28th
Yes.
at the moment, but he will have
His first set wasn't.
lifted his.
Yep.
Yep.
So no, good for him. It's I think I can't remember, but last year it was. I think he made it on the Desperado. So while we're waiting, I will just keep. Here is Mark. Well,
Mark
good
is
game.
here.
Mark, last year, did you made it on the
96.
296? You made.
96.
Yes,
and
yes.
the 289 as well.
And the 289 as well. He loves these lanes here.
So
It was
299
both
this
on,
year.
every single high game was on 7A.
Yes. So but you made it through. Did you also make it once through the Desperado, or was that the Mia? Huh?
Through the turbo.
Turbo. That was yes. Okay. Turbo Man.
So he's actually going to be bowling in front of us now on 9 and 10. Let's see if he can go one better.
So. All right. So let's see. While they're waiting. Hello, everybody.
Oh,
And
no,
we
give me
got her.
warning!
We got her again. We got her again. So.
You keep doing it. You need to give me warning.
Without any warning. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
Barry's in the house. Here comes the shouting.
While we're finishing off. Mark still pleased. You know, yeah, that's correct. Last year he had some good games. Went into the turbo and got it all done. So it's always, I think it's only, was it 10 euros to get yourself into a turbo? So your highest game will put you in.
There's also the Desperado later on today. That's 7:30.
John is waving here from, hey guys, my lanes are not on, but they still have to wait down 5 and 6 for 1920 to finish, so they will have to make the turn.
So Mark has a 169 that game. Long way off his earlier scoring pace.
Yeah, gave out a lot of pins. So well, he's still
1175.
yeah.
So still a very good score.
Yes, and it was on 13-14, so he will move to 15-16 where some good scores are coming from, so should be all right.
13-14 causing lots of problems this week. Well, there's been a couple of big scores on there as well. So the chat room has gone quiet. Let us know that you're still here.
Okay, we just had a slight oops there with the microphone hitting the... Yes, yes, I just get tapped on my back from hey. Yeah. Okay, final game of this squad. Flavius. Okay, oops, it's time for a beertje. Yeah, yes, yes. Thank you.
So John Naylor's just popped over. He's just bowled a 259.
Well, all right. So well in front we have Mark York, just coming from a good game on 7 and 8.
Good morning from sunny Northern Ireland. We have Lauren.
Oh, okay. Hi, honey. Good morning.
Lauren, of course, has been coached by Rick, and she is a Northern Irish representative for the World Cup this year in Mexico.
Good morning from how are you finding on the other side of the lane's pink lady? We got that one.
So Lauren and I,
Yeah.
when we bowl together, we call ourselves the Pink Ladies.
Yeah, you have to just change it to the mermaid. Team Mermaid.
Team Mermaid. Lauren says, hi, coach.
Hi, good morning. So how you doing, Lauren? Nice to see you joining us. So
Lauren is also this year's Northern Irish national champion for the second year in a row.
okay.
So she is also off to the ECC in Vienna.
Yeah. Post. Yes. Yeah. Or just oh, that's
You won? Why not? Perfect. Attention, eh?
Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, my mic is on, so they heard that. So.
So we are now into final game of squad 13.
This. So we got some people that pretty 100 plus over. 120 over. So let's see what this last game, if they get last night, and it really started to come loose with Barry Morrow, Mark Muscat yelling left, right, and center for every strike. So it was 4, 5, 6 in a row. So it was quite amusing. Got a lane number 11. Masada Oishi from Tokyo. Played, I think, last night as well. Finished off very good, but again today cannot find the consistency in his shot. And there's a good shot here. Livia on lane number 10. So we'll have a look how that looks in Shlomo.
look around. Marco Landman started on a double on 5 and 6. Mark Jorg in front of us makes it a double.
Also complying with the rules of the shorts, Mark York.
Ah yes, we had that discussion yesterday, didn't we?
But here, because it's summer on Malta.
It's very hot.
Yeah, air conditioning is. They put it again a few degrees in the morning. That was a nice. It's good now. More people coming in, so they put it down a bit. So I think we are running here around maybe 20, 19 degrees inside. Pretty pleasant. Outside 30 plus, I think, the 32, 33 degrees.
John Naylor's doubled up over them 13-14. Maro still with those single pins.
Yeah, I think Mauro knows that this was not the way. Mark Yorkes did what he wanted to do. 8th frame, working on 3 strikes, 13.48.
He seems like a pretty cool customer as well. He doesn't look like he really gets flustered, or at least.
Yeah, it's always very nice to work with him in Switzerland. We've been mostly working on the start. Other than that, it's to just get the ball more over the.
How old is Mark?
He is 19.
So no doubt there'll still be more to come from him.
Oh yes, he did. He represented Switzerland at the Cubica AMF World Cup in China.
So that was last year.
Yeah, his first big event. Actually, his second. He was also with us in Brussels. I put him in the national squad because he was bowling well, and I thought, okay, it's if I had a choice, I would take a younger. The young have the future. So he did there pretty well. So I was quite pleased with his performance.
Messiah, a friend from Japan, on a turkey, so he's having a better game this time.
Yes, he just saves the best for last. It's just
Unfortunately,
his start is very slow, and then he gets into the games, and it's too late. You got 996. It's way below what we've seen before from him. Oh, Mark left the Tenpin. But still, now we will see. One of the weakest part of his game is the spare game. That's what we've been working on, trying to get the start of his. If you can see it, when he starts, he's pushing the ball out to the right. So he goes off the
off the line, of his swing line, and it's just a bad habit. So
So
he's
you're
missing.
working on
Yes,
that one.
yes, he is missing, and that's why he's missing a lot of spares, and also on the strike, there's the washouts, the unnecessary. So the last training was 2 weeks ago. Oh, last week. So
Still no problems with that Tenpin.
no. So at least the help looks like it helped a little bit. But then again, I'm not all the time there. So it's when we come back, then after a month or so, we'll see if it's still there or if maybe another mistake slipped in.
So if you're joining us, just approaching the end now of Game 6 of Squad 13. Mark Jorg from Switzerland, going very well indeed, the squad. He will be moving up a few places. 299 in his last game, equaling the game bowled by Cliff yesterday. Once again with the 7-pin.
It's a bit quiet on the right side of us.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, looks like Barry Foley, Mark Spateri. Not a good shot from Mark. That takes him over the 1400 barrier.
Very
So
nice.
he will end up with a 17 with a strike. Yeah. So very, very good 6-game series for him. Makes me very happy, and I think also he will be happy.
So we'll try and have a chat with him
Yeah.
a little bit later. It's very nice to watch him bowl.
And the funny thing is that we were saying about Maro, it's working for Volkswagen. Guess what Mark York's dad has on a Volkswagen dealership as well in Switzerland. So
415 from Mark.
yeah, well done.
Yeah, he looks happy. High fives, Livia.
Yeah, Livia is one of the nicest young kids that we have in our group. She
looks very pleased for him.
Yep.
She has a nice temperament on the lanes.
Yes, she is absolutely adorable. Oh yeah,
yes,
here
Mark
we go.
is making some noise.
He made it a double. His first double actually in the game. So he has to make up a little bit more ground, but see if he can make that 14-15. Casino Malta has a €75 voucher for the casino. So at the moment it looks like
Mark
is in a good place. What I will do is I'm gonna run quickly and have a look at the other side for the scores, to see if Mark is safe or
whether he has to sweat it for a few
sweat a bit
minutes.
more. Yes. He has to sweat it out a bit.
He has to sweat it
Yes.
out. That's always
Yes.
exciting.
It's 12.85 for Mark. He is in the 6th frame working on a double, so he has plenty of frames left to
get there.
yeah, to get there and nick it from him. So, Lauren, if you're still watching, why are you not here? I've reserved some lane from coaching for you, but because in the last couple of years we've been doing some coaching after the this event.
I nagged her. I was nagging her right up until last weekend to come out.
Yeah, but
I
now
said, Lauren, you can crash in my room.
but now winning so many tournaments, I think she's running out of
Yes,
days.
she's done very well this year.
Yes.
And she did a nice bit of sports promotion on Thursday night, I believe it was. She arranged a charity bowling tournament for the British Heart Foundation
Okay.
and got work colleagues, people who'd never bowled before, to come and take part in this charity bowling tournament.
Okay.
And as a result of that, I think a couple of them have said that they would like to learn to bowl. So good outcome there. One, good for the charity, and two, great for bowling in Northern
Yes,
Ireland. We've
yeah.
got some new bowlers out of it, so she did
Yes.
very well there.
Maybe the viewers heard in the background another big boom, so that means that he got a turkey mark, so he is on its way
He is
to.
going to make Mark sweat.
Yeah, if he goes, he could finish like in the 14:20, 14:20, 14:30.
Lauren says that she wishes she was here, no leave, making so many tournaments.
Yes, yes. I'm very sorry.
It's a good position to be in, Lauren.
Yes,
Keep
yes.
it going.
I'm sorry I created that.
I think I'll have to come and see you for some coaching when I get back into it now.
Okay, Jasmaro just finished it off. Absolutely not happy.
Nope.
This is his worst set of 11.62. Even if he had the women's bonus, he would still not have been happy. So looks like he has to go for another one, or hope that what he has so far is enough to make it through the next round. I'd still see if we see all the scores. I think the cut come up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that will increase.
So I don't know what Mark York. I think Mark York had a 1200 some 1260. I don't think he had a 1300, but with a 1400, I don't know if he
So-
will make it in the.
So it looks like he had about 212.50s, so he's going to massively
Yeah, I
increase
think
his
his
total.
first set was because I think on the score this is actually the second set, or I don't know how it works out, but
So Lauren says
yes, he another one. So he is. I think Mark.
Mark could be runner-up here.
Yes.
So
I'll
Lauren
just-
says yes, she had charity bowl to promote bowling and work, and recruited 2 new juniors as a result.
Oh, very good.
Great news. So Northern Ireland is quite a small bowling nation, so it's really, really, really valuable when somebody does something like that. And maybe that's a discussion for the chat room later on. What should we as bowlers be doing to promote the sport? Should we leave it all up to our national organisations, or should
No,
we be
no,
helping
no.
out?
No.
So come on, guys, have a think about that, and we'll chat about that later.
it's
For everyone.
It's you have to take it in your own hands and
federation-wise and stuff like that. Well, here it's a little bit different because we only have one bowling center, but still, it has to come from open bowling. It has to come from, you know, new bowlers, from how that the center promotes the bowling. Nobody walks into the bowling center as a new bowler and goes to the counter and say, "Hey, hi, I want to be a league bowler."
That doesn't happen.
No, so they have to get involved with it first, you know, and then it's how they, you know, they get greeted and how they get the assistance of the center itself. If you are a new bowler, you walk into the center and throw it 20 times in the gutter, you're not going to play bowling anymore.
So we are coming to the end of this squad, but if you're watching, we will be back on at 12:30. So
Yes.
maybe have a think about that, and we can have a discussion about that when the next squad is going on. Let's hear your thoughts. I know it's something that can get quite opinionated.
Yes.
So, but that's good for discussion.
Yeah. I know we'll explain what we did here
Yes, that would be good to hear later
How we did
on
here
when
to,
we've got more time on the stream.
and what we have here running to promote the bowling, especially with the youth program. So, yeah, I have no problem with that. So,
How's Mark getting on down there? Is he still going?
yeah, I think he opened, I think. Yeah, he had a
Oh.
split. So, I don't know if you will make it. It's pretty hard, but we will let you know.
Quick
if we
glance down towards 7. Yeah, it's 5 and 6. Marco Lammen is going well there.
He's been bowling pretty decent. So what
Can't
we're gonna
see
do
I
is,
can't see if that's 12.68 or 13.68.
for the
Just having a
viewers,
decent game there.
it's a bit, because our lanes in front of us are dead
Yes,
or finished. So what we will do is we will.
You might just see the occasional ball going down on 15.
I think it's better that we just update you what happened when we start in squad 14,
Yes,
because you are watching actually
an empty.
an empty place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign off for now. We will give you the update in about a half hour.
And have a think about your opinions on promoting the sport, and we'll have a chat.
All right. See you soon and hear you soon.
Cheerio.